Hello guys, I'm gonna show you how to create nonlinear HTML and CSS animation. First, create your object and then go to the studio. So I think to create a text container and the letters will jump from behind and hit the container. So I will need few things. Let me first close the studio and move a little bit to the right because I don't want this object behind my studio. Okay, now it's better. And the first element I'll create will be bubble plus holder centered. So I need the holder because it's element with justify content center and align items center, and this way when I increase the inside size I will not be required to play with top and left properties of CSS because the element, the parent, has its content centered, and whatever size of the child element I give, it will be always centered to the parent. So the style of the parent is okay, and I'll go to the child. So I want the child 100% white and 100% tall. Okay, so I don't need the border radius and I don't need the background. The background, actually I do need background core. I will leave it like this. The core I don't need. Okay, font size I will need it and I'll set it to 30% of the parent. Okay, so I don't need font family here and I don't need to be centered, so the text also is unnecessary here because this will be only holder for the inside letters. Let's say background core I want it white, but it will be some transparency. I would put it 30% opacity. Okay, so do I need something more here? I don't think so. Okay, so I'll start importing some elements. Actually, approach I'm using when I create nonlinear animation is first to create the end result and go backward, because this way for me it's easier to adjust the steps to the result, but not start building a bridge and hoping to meet in the middle. And I that's why I'm starting from the end view of the animation, and this is what I'm doing now. Okay, so we will need letters here. For the letters I will use again the same template, div with another div inside. The parent div is centered and the inside div is with some text and with a full size cover the whole parent. Okay, so here I will need the letter C because I'll write CSS. I don't need font size because I have font size here in the top parent. Okay, I will need font family here, because if I set font family here, it will be overridden of the common uh, CSS for each element, which is font family Arial. So for each element have I will need to set font family, and it will be this one. Okay, background color I don't need, and for the color I want something like red but a little bit colder and dark. That's okay. Something else I need is rotation, because while the letters are flying from behind and hitting the holder, they will rotate, and that's why I'll need starting rotation. It doesn't matter what rotation, but I'll set it to 0. Oh, actually it does matter, because I want the letters horizontal, because I'm building the end view now. Okay, so something else, I'll set font size, but it will be 100% of the parents one, because oh, actually I don't need this. I'll play with the font size here, from here, because the three of the letters will be always with the same font size. Okay, I don't forget anything. Oh, I need top and left for the text. I have for the holder of the text. Okay, so this one will be with left minus 30%. And now I'll copy this element twice with all the HTML, and the last one will be 30% left, and in the middle will be 0. Okay. I forgot I do need mm, the font size for each letter, because uh, they will come here one by one. So I'll set this now. Here it is, font size 1M, and I'll put it, actually I'll set it to the parent, because I don't want to go inside every time, and I work easier this way. Okay, what else do I need? I need to update the text of the separate letters. This will be C and another C in the middle. It doesn't matter from where you change the HTML, it always works. Okay, that's our end result. And what will be the last action of the animation? So this is the end view, and from the view before the end is what? The view before the end, it's the top holder hit by the letter and explode it a little bit, and also the font size for all the letters a little bit bigger, because the holder is hit by a letter and everything inside is a little bit bigger because the holder is exploding, let's say. Okay, so let me see. Okay, good. So the next step backward is here. I will need again the normal state of our holder. I can get it from the other steps directly, but it's not big deal to change it from here. And let me see what's the result. Okay, little bump, that's what I need. Okay, so the step before the bump is actually this letter flying, the last one. So I'll make some rotation for this element, for example minus 360, and I want the element to be in the middle. Okay, and also I want the element with 0 font size. And let me see what's happening. Yeah, if we start the animation from here, yes, this is what we want. Okay, probably I need a little bit more rotation, so I'll do it minus twice that, minus 720. And let me see, yeah, that's better. Okay, so I have the last hit by a letter with bumping the holder. Okay, so I'll start with the next one. What I need the next one. I need again the holder a little bit bumped. Here 10% bigger, and font size 10% also. Okay, and I want this thing small again. I'll directly create another point here because every point you create is the same like the previous one, and I'll get this point and put it before the bump, and I hope this will work. It should work. Okay, yes, this is what I need, and I'll work on the previous one here. What I want is rotation of the second element minus 720, and I want it with 0 font size. So I put the font size on the parent. I could do it directly on the element, no, but it doesn't matter. The result is the most important. Yes, this is what I need. From here to here is not ready. That's why in the beginning we have this going from the default step to this one, but we will fix that. The most important is from here to here. This is what is the actual result of our work. So from here, one letter hit, second letter hit. Yeah. Okay. What I need here? I need here again the bump of the holder, 10% bump. It could be anything. Okay, 10% here, and directly stealing the state from that step into a new one and get it before in front, let's say. And what we have now, 3 bumps. Okay, and in the beginning what we'll have, so because the beginning is without any points but the default state of the animation, I don't need to create anything. When none of the points is selected, we are on the default state, the starting state, so we need to update the starting state to be this letter in the middle and rotation. Okay, so I'll copy the second state in the animation to keep the backwards going, and I'll copy the whole canvas HTML because in the browser it's fun and DevTools is for me the most powerful editor for HTML and CSS. There is nothing like this, nothing else. So, and I go here, and in the place on the canvas I'm just replacing it with what I have copied from the second step. Now they are both the same. If I start the animation, nothing happened because they are the same. But if I start doing changes in the first default one, we will finish the animation actually. So rotation, this time I will rotate not minus but clockwise. Let me try clockwise rotation, and font size 0, but first I'll show you how I'll go to the middle and then decreasing the font size, and now we should have finished animation. Boom, boom, boom. This thing disappears because when the animation ends in the studio, it goes to the selected point, and currently no points are selected, so it goes back to the default state. If I select the last one and start the animation will stay to the last state. If I select this state and start the animation, when the animation ends, it will go to the state selected. So again, the animation, I'll make it a little bit faster. Now it's 2 seconds. I want it twice faster. Oh, this is nicer. and I'll save this baby to object 10,069, set, OK, animation saved, closing DevTools, closing Studio, and let me check the result. This is our nonlinear HTML and CSS animation. See you next time.